What up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install this Heatkiller AMD CPU block onto a Ryzen platform. I just couldn't figure out a video start to finish or instructions on their website or anything like that of how to do it. So I've kind of reached out to some people on some forums, and so I'm just going to do like a walkthrough on how to do it start to finish. Motherboard's brand new out of the box. It's a X570 gaming Edge Wi-Fi, it's called. Sorry, I got the box over next to me. 3700X. Just waiting until I can get stock on the new processors. So pretty much all we're gonna need is a HDMI. Yep, we're gonna need a screwdriver. That's just to remove the original block or the original back plate. So these right here, it's gonna be step one. We're gonna unscrew all these. We are going to use the factory backplate. Like this is a backplate from one of my other motherboards, just the original one that came on it. We're just going to obviously use the one that came with this board because it's sitting here, but like I said, it comes with like a big bag of parts, and here's the box. I mean, literally no instructions or anything like that as to how it all goes together. So I understand it's pretty much enthusiasts, you know, higher end stuff, and people that use Heatkiller probably know how to do it. But first time using Heatkiller, took a long time to get here from Germany. And this thing like is a brick of copper. So like I said, so step one, remove those, leave the back plate. Now these little, I don't even know, nylon washers, I guess, are gonna go over on all four. I think that's just keep it nice and tight, so there's no like slop back and forth. Okay, and then these right here are gonna go on, these screws, and this right here is gonna go down towards the bottom. So if we look at the stock back plate, this right here threads on this way. It could be closer up. Okay, pretty simple. So we're gonna go 1, 2, just hand tight is fine. You don't gotta wrench these things down. 3 and 4. You might hear some wind background. I do live in Oklahoma, and it is the windiest state I've ever lived in. Not a fan. All right, so now, so you can see here, try to get closer. We do have that all installed nicely. So now we are going to put the block on. So I'm just using some CryoRig CP7 thermal paste. Not the best, you know, but it'll be fine for what I need. Put a nice, decent sized line. There we go. Never have, well, I guess you can't have too much, but it's better to have too much than not enough. So we're gonna be really careful. Okay. And we are obviously going to remove this piece here. There we go. Now all of this was, well, I guess this wasn't, but the processor was already wiped down. So this is going to be lowered down nicely onto the processor. There we go, just like that. I guess you could orient it anyway. I've seen it more commonly done this way. So next we're going to use these little washers, and we're going to put those on. Obviously we want it down, so they're like a crush washer looking thing. 3. Well, oh, there it is. 4. Okay, little spring on top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we're gonna install our thumb screws. So this whole thing, pretty much, I guess, other than removing the stock bracket, is pretty much tool free. Don't have to go crazy, tighten this down, bust out the pliers, start wrenching down. It's kind of a couple turns, nice even pressure. Probably a more scientific way to do it, but okay. And then these right here will stop. It's like called like secure stop or something. So the bottom tight. Okay. And that's pretty much it. We're done. Really easy, really good looking block here. Get you a nice close up. But like I said, I really could not find like a decent video showing the full install of it. So that's just the orientation of to where, you know, everything goes. So it's going to be the nylon washers, those, I guess standoffs, screw into the factory backplate, lower the block on, put the crush washer on, the spring, and tighten down the thumb screws. So like I said, I'm pretty much making this video because I was looking for a video when I was trying to install this, my first Heatkiller block. Could not find anything. So please drop a like if it helped you out. If I did something wrong, feel free to let me know. We'll figure it out once I get it booted up here. Hopefully tomorrow. We have a Enthoo Pro 2 coming. And this is going to have a 3700X for now, temporary. 32 gigs of RAM, and I have an RTX 3070 Founders, and that's going to be my current system. I'm going to be running a 320 and a 240 rad, just straight off the, or, you know, for the processor. So hopefully I get some really good temperatures, you know, with basically, I don't know what that equates to, 560 millimeters total of liquid cooling. So anyways, like I said, that's how you install the Heatkiller Pro. Definitely, from what I've heard, pretty much everyone said it's the go-to block if you're looking for performance. Doesn't have all the RGB stuff like all the Corsair and the Fantex and EK and thermal take and all that. But really, I'm not going so much for RGB and flash. I'm looking more for performance. And it was, like I said, pretty tough to get my hands on it. Titan Rig has them. Water-cooled PC has them. I ended up having to get it from Germany, which is where they're made. So we will figure it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day and stay safe.